Yup, it's time for another tower review, but instead of Doomspire Defense, we're going to be reviewing in Voxel Defenders. So previously we had reviewed Lumi, who came from Voxel Defenders to Doomspire, and now the inverse has happened. We're reviewing Cloner, who came from Doomspire to Voxel Defenders. So I'm going to be reviewing the same way I do for Doomspire. I'm going to be reviewing basic stats, ability description, tower looks by level, basic attack and ability animation, how the tower is under certain buffs, and finally how we should use the tower. All right, let's take a look at the Cloner. So his attack is 0, and by the way, it's gonna be like that throughout all his levels. It doesn't really mean that he has 0 attack, it's just that his summons have the attack. So his attack rate is 3.5. That too will remain the same throughout his whole leveling up. His range is 8. Look at how clean and spiffy he looks, man. All right, he's got his little voxel decoy gear. Very good. Looks very clean, man. Very clean. He kind of reminds me of Noob Tower, but just dressed up all fancy, you know? Very nice. All right, let's look at his attack. Oh, did you see that? The purple clone. That had 25 HP. There you go. That's his damage right there. That is so cool, man. All right, for his next level, remember, attack and rate stays the same, but his range goes up to 9. All right, I see. So for the most part, he looks the same, but now he's got, I don't want to say shoulder pads, but, you know, that's part of his shirt right there. But yeah, he's got some shoulders now. Very nice, very clean. Looks even more spiffy than previously. All right, let's take a look at his attack. 40. Oh, wow. The clone's got 40. Very nice. Very nice. Wow, dude. Yeah, that clone couldn't even survive against a 50. Not bad, though. Not bad. All right, level 3. Attack and rate stay the same, but his range increased significantly. Now it's 12. Very good. Oh, that's a drastic change. His gear changed. Yeah, look, he's got a little nooblet gear. Very nice. Also, his pants went from black to green. I don't see any other significant change, though. Yeah, I think that's it. Very good, very good. Looks very noob-like now. All right, let's see his attack. Oh, he's got 2 clones, and they actually punch too. Each one having, how much health was that? I think it was 100. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. How much damage is that? I gotta see that again. Okay, so I did the math on one character, and it appears that he does 30 damage per punch. I don't know if that's 30 per character clone or if that's 30 in total, because they both punch at the same time, so it's kind of hard to tell. So sorry that I couldn't give you like the exact accurate stat, but yeah, very cool, man. All right, final level. Remember, attack and rate the same, and his range is also the same. Oh wow, okay, so nothing changed. Of course, except for his clones. Now look at him. Okay, dude, he's got a backpack. Is that a jetpack? I can't even tell. What the hell? He's also wearing some goggles. Very nice. He looks like a spiffy scientist in some ways. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting, but it looks very good, man. Other than that, nothing else really changed. He just got a couple accessories for his final level. All right, let's see it, man. 250 per, oh my gosh, that's 250 and still 2 clones. Very good, man, very good. Ah, but he can't target the invisibles. I need to see how much punch damage the clones do. Okay, so it appears that it's 70. Again, I don't know if that's per clone punch or if that's both of them hitting at the same time in total. But still, very impressive, man. Very impressive. All right, we got Prime Cloner. He has a prime form, dude. So, attack the same. His rate actually decreased from 3.5 to 3, and his range went from 12 to 14. Not bad, man. Look at that attack. What the? Is that 4 black clones? 250 HP? Look at that, man. And he's got a lightning animation. Very good. I can't tell if these clones punch or not. They don't appear to do so. Look at how cool he looks, man. Oh my goodness, that, I don't know what gear that is. I remember that being a gear, but he looks very cultish. Awesome. Very cool looking prime form, man. Fits very, very well. All right, so it's time to test out his buffs. I'm gonna put Cammy down. She's one of the support towers that can actually buff range. So remember, Cloner currently has a range of 12. All right, we fully upgraded Cammy, and Cloner goes from 12 to 19 range. That's pretty good, man. Damn. Especially for a map like this, that's really good. Now, I feel like adding Gabriel is gonna be absolutely pointless because, dude, his attack is 0, man. He's not gonna get anything. All right, I got my Gabriel fully maxed out. J-Rock skin. You guys like it? And of course, Cloner. with an attack of 0. Duh, stupid ass. But I am still curious because I need to see if the clones actually develop more health because of Gabriel. We'll have to wait and see. No, man, they still got 250. Yeah, they don't get affected by that. So really the only support tower, if you really on plan just using Cloner as your main, I really just bring Cammy. That's the only effect that he's gonna get from. Of course, there's Dax who gives discounts, but that's not really like a buff per se. That's just decreasing the amount that he costs. So yeah, I guess you could bring him as well. All right, so let's check him under Prime. So while primed, his range is 14. Under a full Cammy buff, 22. Well, would you look at that? Okay, so how should we use Cloner? When it comes to baby and classic mode, I think he's absolutely viable while playing solo throughout the whole thing. Hardcore though, I think he loses it when trying to play early wave since his clones just don't have high enough HP. I mean, FaZe in this regard just completely overshadows him. Now, if you get into team fights, then he can absolutely be cracked throughout all modes. So depending on what map difficulty you're playing, as well as the mode, you'll have to adjust Cloner to fit your needs. But yeah, he's somewhat tough to figure out on how to use him because there's just quite a bit of scenarios where he's completely viable, then there's a scenario where he isn't, then there's another scenario where he can absolutely be used. I mean, overall though, I would say he's very viable. Certainly more powerful than freaking Lumi and Doomspire. All right, and with that, I'm gonna be calling it here. Goodbye. Goodbye.